acknowledging the presence of His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Comrade Emerson Damudza Mnangagwa, Deputy Secretary General of the United Nations, Her Excellency Ms. Amina Mohammed, under the Secretary General of the United Nations, the Executive Secretary of the ECA, Deputy Chairperson of the AUC, ministers here present, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you my greetings and a very good morning. My name is Nkosilathi Nyathi, a UNICEF Youth Climate Ambassador, a proud Zimbabwean and a proud African. Welcome to Victoria Falls, my home. Welcome to Victoria Falls, my home. Also the home to the magnificent falls we term in our local language, the Great Mosowatunya, meaning the smoke that thunders. I grew up just a few minutes from where we are today in Chinotimba Township. I grew up all in poverty with everybody all around me struggling. I noticed something that affected the poverty of my community, of my family and friends, just as much as the economic and social problems we face in our daily lives. It was the environment, our natural world around us, our atmosphere, and our biodiversity. We're experiencing the worst drought right here in my backyard in 100 years. I live it. My family lives it. Farmers have had legal harvest for years now. When it doesn't rain, we suffer. And when it does rain, we suffer as well. 2 weeks ago, just a few kilometers down the Zambezi River, the town of Pinga was left devastated after many homes and livelihoods were washed away by floods. We all know about the devastating impacts of Cyclone Idai that hit Mozambique, Malawi, and Zimbabwe last year. The lives of 1 million children were turned upside down. Friends and leaders. Climate change is now our reality. It is causing these extreme weather events to be more frequent and more severe. The plagues of locusts that are decimating Eastern Africa, many of your countries are made worse through climatic impacts such as droughts and floods. Since I was 10, I've been passionate about my environment. I'm very proud that I've been part of the environmental club since I was grade 5. I'm currently the vice president of my environmental club at Nyathi High School. In December last year, I embarked on the biggest adventure of my life. I had the honor of speaking at the COP25 in Madrid. I experienced and I was involved in debates, meetings, and negotiations to figure out how we can lower our emissions and adapt to climate change. It opened my eyes to the huge efforts going on at the global scale. But what struck me as I never sat on the plane for the first time, as I looked at the parched landscape of Zimbabwe and Southern Africa, with farmlands laying bare, rivers drying up, dams drying up, I thought to myself, there are millions of young people down there dealing with this harsh environment, food shortages, failing social conditions on the ground. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the future. We're here to talk about sustainable development, right? We are here to talk about sustainable development, but we need to recognize that the environment and climatic changes form the foundation of these SDGs. If we fail to achieve these goals related to clean water, sanitation, climate action, life on land, the world will fail to achieve the other remaining goals. The eradication of poverty, zero hunger, peace, justice, good health, just to name a few. These are the goals that affect my life each and every day. Protecting the environment is one of the most important requirements for social justice and economic development and ensuring the rights of children all around the world. In Spain, I called on the world leaders at the COP to work extra hard to solve the climate and biodiversity emergency. I also made a plea to involve us, the voices and the opinions of children and young people in creating policies and making decisions about the climate and the environment that in the end will impact us and our children in the future. I am happy, I am very happy, and I'm very proud. My government actually involved young people in the production of the country's climate policy document. But please, can these plans now become actions? We are here, we are smart, we are the activists, we have the solutions. Did you know that when I was 12, I pioneered the establishment of the first biogas digester in Victoria Falls, which is actually working? A natural gas that could be tapped into a stove to cook on. I achieved it. It does not only use our kitchen waste in a sustainable way, but it means we don't need to rely on burning fossil fuels for us to survive. It helped us survive. So friends and leaders, as I speak to you today on this stage with my president beside me, please take all these things that we're going to talk about this week and put them into action. Go back to Harare, go back to Nairobi, go back to Pretoria, go back to Lusaka, go back to Geneva, go back to New York and act. But in doing so, colonial young people, the student leaders, the activists, the science enthusiasts, the video gamers, the young sports stars, and bring them into the rooms where you're making your actions and policies. Listen to their views and ideas, because nothing for us without us is for us. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, I hope you enjoy your stay in my hometown, and for generations, the most Oyatunya smoke continues to thunder. All right, thank you.